It's all of the above.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is the Backyardbants Comedy Podcast. I am your humble and gracious host. I go by the name Mr. Dre. I am in the building. She's in the building. He's in the building. We are all in the building, ladies and gentlemen. And check. 5 minutes to talk to him.
Yeah. I got a new AKA today. He's your man Imina, aka Da Free Ego, aka Triple E, aka the Patricia Ego, aka you know where it's popping. Let me bring it back. Aka the latest uncle in town. Aka the latest godfather in town. Let him know.
It's official.
Yes. Let him know.
Is it like a take a shot anytime he says Godfather now?
No. They probably won't take enough. It won't be enough.
Nobody's having a better December than Imina. That's for sure. Bro, take that to the bank.
I'm
December
telling
2023.
I'm telling you,
It's a
bro.
month to remember at this point.
I'm having happiness and I'm having a laugh as well because today I posted video on Instagram.
Babes.
Congratulations.
Aww.
When? Oh, you have
Babies do
you're a
that.
father. Oh my God, you have a baby. Oh my God, when? Oh my God, Imina, is that you? Oh my God. Hey, I was enjoying it too. Because I was getting all the notification while I was driving back from Ottawa. I said, you should wait for me. Let me come back.
Imina's too busy to be babe.
But that's how you know people stalk you.
Yeah, that's how you know.
They follow you without following you.
Yes, the people where be say you go even go to the and putting fire emoji when they post something on their story.
Yeah.
They not go respond.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Yeah, baby.
when you have a baby, I say, so you know who I am? Wow. Crazy.
Well, congratulations.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, green on green. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm giving you Grinch energy.
You're giving us Rich Aunty money.
Rich
Green with the
Aunty?
money.
Green with the money.
Green with the money.
Shazzy with the vibes right now. Shazzy with the vibes right now.
Hey,
Shazzy with the vibes right now. Shazzy with the vibes right now. When we in Nigerian tradition, when they are hailing you,
You are spraying money.
Spray money. You just giving us.
No,
Yeah,
you're
opening
spending
jacket.
money on me.
Instead
What
of
you
you
mean?
opening the jacket and me bringing out money. You are just opening it to find yourself.
No, I'm dancing. I'm opening the jacket to receive the money.
Usually that's where the jacket comes.
The money comes out from the jacket.
No. This is not a jacket. This is just a bag.
Chemsi, they redefine auntie. Rich auntie, she get rich off of
the spray.
Off of the family members.
Off of the family members.
You know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by the powerhouse of the podcast.
What's up? It's your girl Chemsi, aka
Ton
Ton
Why did I agree to this rope day?
You even brought it up.
You brought it up. So
No. But the thing is, it's last day. So if we enter January, I know they come out again. I bought this thing 3
weeks ago, you said.
More than 3 weeks ago. I think the label is still inside somewhere. I never wear. I cannot
And you know
wear
what?
this in the house.
For me, this is the first time I am warm and cozy in Mina's house.
The first time I'm hot. I'm my arm.
I'm in between. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to you if you're listening to us on Spotify, if you're listening to us on Audio Mac, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all the platforms that you're checking us out on. We appreciate you. You're a real rockster. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you do the needful, subscribe, like, comment, share, and do all of that fun stuff. We appreciate you.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, ring that bell. Ding, 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 ding. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 117.
How many episodes did we do in 2023?
What?
How many episodes did we do in 2023?
At least 17.
At least 17. Bro, that's one. Nah. That's a very politically correct answer.
At least 17.
What month did we do episode 100? I forgot.
It was in the summer.
It was in the summer.
Yeah.
So we did a lot more. Yeah,
we did a lot more.
Yeah, at least 17, that's for sure.
Imina, you should know this.
Nah, I don't keep that number. No.
How you been? Chemsi, how you been since we last spoke?
I've been good. Just busy with work, school, assignments, packing, all that stuff. But nothing really.
Wait, packing this early?
Yeah, no, I have to make sure that I can fit everything in my carry-on. Because I'm not trying
From
to check
now?
a bag. My flight is Thursday now.
Yeah, that's like 3 days.
No, I don't have time. I'm working tomorrow.
Oh my.
Possibly working Wednesday. Where's the time?
Possibly working Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hey, they know they get house. They don't have holiday.
The holiday doesn't start yet.
Wow.
It starts on Friday's the last day of school. I leave before.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So that's it. School,
Yeah. School, work.
rollerblading.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
That wasn't your first time, is it?
No, of course not.
Rollerblading. How many people break the ankle? How many people?
Everybody but me.
Every people but you. It's crazy.
It was really cute.
It was actually cute.
It was actually really
I
fun.
was like, yeah, we need to go.
It was really fun. I would go again.
Yeah.
I was even like, the moment I finished, I was looking on Amazon at roller skates, so I don't have to pay for the roller skates. I just bring my own. Because when you bring your own, they don't charge you for the rentals.
The rental, yeah.
Yeah. But it was really fun. The music was really good. Because it was giving you like old school vibes. And I saw DJ Empire there for the event after.
Oh, they had an event after.
Yeah, that's the reason as to why we went. Because it was like skate and vibe. So it was like a party after.
Yeah.
But because the place is so big, it was giving Canadian high school
reunion
party. You know, like the school dance where everybody's in their cliques, patches, all separated.
I can't relate, man. I never went to a high school party, man.
Well, all the Canadians. Basically, when you go to like the big cafeteria in the high school is the place that they use for the dances. And
that's
how the night starts is that you have the DJ putting all the songs, but then everybody's in their groups, in their cliques.
Patches, in the corners.
In the corners. And there's like a lot of space between everything. Yeah. That's exactly what it looked like. But like the music was good. There's a lot of Caribbeans. So there's a lot of Caribbean dances, the little shoulder movements, the little...
So when the party started, were you guys still on skates?
No.
Okay.
By midnight, they told us to remove our skate. Can you imagine if they mixed alcohol?
If they mixed alcohol with that thing.
People barely stood without the drink.
Yo. But it would have been lit. I was going to say that would be a spectacle.
No, it would have been an ambulance waiting to happen.
It would have been lit.
Don't worry about the after effects.
The one thing that was interesting, we were doing the skating thing. Next thing I know, I see two people wearing the same exact fit. And it's twins. Twins
wearing the same
Caribbean twins. Yeah. Guys, grown men have the blonde mohawk.
Right.
Some Dolce & Gabbana or I don't know something. Big black glasses. Yeah. A leather trench coat like the Matrix.
Oh.
With the red thing inside.
Hey.
And all black and then some yellow ass sneakers. Yeah. So when the party started, they're doing synchronized dance. Oh, everybody's just stopped and was watching them. At some point, they were hyping them because it was like, it's very interesting. Yeah. But like, you can tell they are grown, like 30 plus grown. And it was just very interesting to see the vibes.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, where the dance is good still. Because it's probably something they've been dancing from young still.
It's like the regular Caribbean movement.
Oh, the regular.
Like
it's not like
if you know the movements to the song that they play,
know it,
they're gonna do it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's not
they
like
do it
an
in
extra
sync,
choreo. Yeah.
Or sometimes they send one.
Yeah.
Then the other one taps him and she exchanges to go and do the dance.
They are doing Chipman's Le Twins.
Yeah. But it was for Lidney's birthday, so it was fun. It was a good time.
That's good.
I was Lidney, by the way. She's good.
She's good. Yeah. She's good. Okay. Her cheeks were a little bit swollen, but after that,
okay.
Yeah.
Imina, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was good. It was good, man. Finally journeyed. I feel bad for my sister because we're gonna be visiting Ottawa, not because of her now.
Because of who? The baby?
Yes, no.
What was she thinking?
I swear to God.
What was she expecting?
I swear to God, I haven't been there since I did my passport in 2019. And I'm going back there this weekend just to spend the Christmas there. So we're all going there. And 2 times in 1 year.
What do you mean you're going back this? When are you going this weekend?
I'm going on Saturday.
Okay.
23rd. Saturday is 23rd.
Right.
Yeah.
You're staying there how long?
Just 4 nights. Just for the Christmas. Yeah. Be back. And yeah, so it was interesting. Journey there. Went to meet my little niece. I was on duty. Bro, or even on the day, like, because I went there, I got there like that Sunday morning, like at midnight, right? So Carrie baby small, we managed to sleep. It wasn't a lot, bro. Imagine if the parents, We didn't even sleep
you
a
don't
lot.
sleep a lot.
Yeah, and then eventually, bro.
Have you changed diapers yet?
And then I told them I'm not on diaper duty. It was my.
But you're the godfather / uncle. You have to put your hands in it.
At the whole lantern, if it did dark, they bring the spares or anything.
I think your sister needs to make you change the diaper when baby has.
She has pooped on me. She pooped on me.
Explosive diarrhea.
She has pooped on me once. I don't already collect a lot. Let's leave. Let's spare some things. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm doing
God.
I carried her for like nearly 4 hours, and then most times I would say only 20% of the time that I was able to sit. She just realized, I don't the sit, and she'll start crying. I have to now get up.
Yeah, because you have to keep bouncing.
I'll be rocking. I had to. If you give me that thing, that be tie like this, and not carry the baby like this, bro.
Dre, are you okay?
Zone up for a second.
So
he lost me a baby poop.
I swear to God, that's the 4 hours one. They eventually reach. I'm like, it's 4 hours. Which baby they sleep like that during the day?
And they get heavier, right?
Yeah. She was like, oh no, she sleeps longer even during the day, like 5 hours plus. Maybe there's a reason why. Maybe she has poop. I say, how for no? So is there a cry for poop? A cry for this?
Yes.
I'm learning that one now. So I told her, well, I didn't know. But now you just get patch for my shirt like this. I say, mess up. Yeah, but like, after that, just regular work drills and stuff. And I went to one of, he's not a coworker, it's like one of my customers. His company is doing a Christmas dinner, so he's in his house, but it's his company obviously. But they have 2 big ass dogs. And they told me they're still puppies. I'm like, go thunder fire you. Thunder fire you.
Wait, what kind?
German Shepherd.
Oh,
You're telling me they're still puppies.
They're probably like 1 year old.
They do you? What do you mean by they're still? Hey, be like, when they jump up like they're taller than me and you're telling me they're still puppies. Come on, man. Let's be guided.
I wanted to see that.
Bro.
The reaction of Imina with 2 German Shepherds staring him down.
Bro, they eventually carried the 2 dogs to the backyard. That was why I was able to enter the house. But then all of a sudden, they run into house. They say, oh, no, don't mind them. It's time for their food. I say, don't mind them. Before you got the food ready, they already coming to. I spilled my drink. When was suddenly turned around to come to where I was sitting. At some point, one of them actually hopped up on me like this, bro. I swear to God, I would have passed out. I almost had that attack. If it was that week that I was sick, I think I would have it. Cardiac arrest.
It's gonna be a deadly day. It's gonna be that both of us gonna die on the line.
Imagine a combination of Buckleys and dogs. I don't think Imina would survive.
Bro, you know there was a coworker beside me. I said, help me. This guy was like, oh, that's crazy. I'm like, wow.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
I know this guy, this is how it fits here. This is how it fits, but you will not help me. Nah.
Oh my God. Oh.
Nah, bruh.
But usually puppies, they just want to play. It's just they're big enough that you think they want to attack you, but they just want to play.
Yeah. It's that they play. No, it's not me. Go and play somewhere else.
It's crazy that you had to wait outside for them to push the thing back.
Yeah.
So you can enter the house.
The guy actually was like, oh, by the way, I don't know what if you like pets, if you like them. I'm like, you have pets? Was like, oh yeah, we have a dog. We have 2 dogs. So you have 2.
And not
we were
just
talking,
any dog.
Then I came close to the dog. I laughed at them. I'm like, who might be? I all walked out to the front. They were not deliberating what they were going to do. Now eventually say, oh, they put them in the backyard. I'm like, they're not gonna come back inside. It was like not on their own, but they might come for food and blah blah. I'm like, maybe by the time they are hungry, I will leave. No.
So you're telling me a dog was spoiling your fun?
2 dogs. You're telling me a dog.
2 puppies, actually.
Yeah. 2 German Shepherds.
They did say they were puppies, so.
But in this now gave me another thing. I've always thought about it, how people have pets and whatnot, and all the licky and stuff like.
The licky.
So I was just seeing them like giving. They had like their charcuterie, their charcuterie board, right?
Board.
Yeah, and stuff. And when the dogs came in,
they were giving
the
them
owner
some.
and they were not giving them crackers. You touch their mouth, rub their body, and I'm like, imagine, and they were going to do dinner there. You understand? So my mind have now wondered. I'm like, okay, the person that is cooking this dinner, these dogs will now come. They will give them small meat or give them small this thing, rubbing here. How are they, bro? I almost threw up just thinking about it, right? And then when I finished, the lady actually gave me food, packaged food to take home. I tried.
I feel bad for you because I know that I'm going to get dogs in the future.
It's okay. Let's extend the stretch of you without dogs for now. Let's keep extending it.
Prepare him for which dogs you're about to get.
Better get a Chihuahua.
Nah, man. Nah, I don't think.
Are you a small dog person or a big dog person?
I don't think I'm going to be a big dog person just because of my people, of my friends.
But don't match you now. Can you imagine you're walking and it's a tiny Chihuahua walking by you?
You fuck around, you find out.
Chihuahua.
You get the small but mighties.
They are mighty.
Nah.
How about you?
How was your week?
Weekend? Ladies and gentlemen.
You can announce it now.
Another problem.
You need to do a backstory as to what you said last episode before.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I had the opportunity to go host my first wedding in Punta Cana, in the Dominican Republic.
Give three bossa. give that push, because right now international MC has been unlocked. It has been unlocked.
Yeah.
Jeez. Another one.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can't do it like me.
Another one.
International Mr. Dre.
International.
We global.
We global.
He getting flown.
But big festival. I just want big shout out to God for making it possible. Yeah. So let's get into the optics and how everything came to be without getting into so many details. Long and short of the story is everybody here knows I was going to Dominican Republic for a wedding. And so the couple that when they had booked me earlier on, but I was like, I'm not going to Dominican until I see a ticket and travel details. At least let's not talk about payment. Let me just see travel details. And then it wasn't coming. So I was like, okay, I know what happened, it's what it is. Like, this is a couple from the US. I don't know them.
Yeah.
I only have a connection to them through an intermediary. Shout out to Busayo. And if it happens, it happens. And then like a few weeks to the wedding, I was just having a conversation with Imina, and Imina was like, "Yeah, you need to get an NIN number." I was like, "Huh? Who was that?" So I said, "You know what? Let me just at least get that one because I need that to then apply for my passport."
Yeah.
So I said, "You know what? Let me be proactive before I go on my appointment or anything. Let me just book everything before I I need to renew my passport anyways."
So you booked your appointment to renew.
So I booked my appointment to renew my passport, but my passport. Then I didn't know that. To travel to a country like Punta Cana or to travel to a country like the Dominican Republic, your passport needs to be at least 6 months valid.
Yeah.
From the time you return, or not even the time you're going.
Yeah, from the time you return. And so I was like, shit. Because mine expired in May. And I didn't know this till someone who was supposed to go to the Dominican Republic didn't go. Because her passport was expiring less than 6 months.
Sheesh.
So I was like, okay, I see.
So if that person did not go...
So me now, I was on Reddit.
Yeah.
I was going down the rabbit hole. This is what I'm saying. No, you can travel. Some say no, you cannot travel. Some say so. But I had to be, I'm having heart palpitations. Someone's telling me this. Anyways, long story short, I ended up getting my travel documents.
Yeah.
I then but my appointment was in February. So I was like, yo, Mina, I'm going to Ottawa. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to get this passport done. I called Rennie. I'll give Rennie a shout out, but Rennie was no help. Rennie was no help. I said, Rennie, send me this email. Rennie screenshotted and sent me. I'm like, bruh.
I don't get help.
What's all this? But I'll give him a big shout out because he did kind of like put some things in perspective. But anyways, so I got to the passport office and I got all the documents that I needed. I didn't want to go in there and they tell me,
you don't have this.
You don't have this. You don't have this. So I went in there and then I want to give a big shout out to Nina. Because ladies and gentlemen, your network is your net worth.
Facts.
That's what I'm going to leave it at.
Especially with the country
your
of
network
Nigeria.
is your net worth. I made a call and they called me move mountains for me, basically. Move mountains. And so I was able to get in there, do my passport, and then like I don't want to incriminate myself. Anyways,
full blown criminal. They say I don't want to incriminate myself. And then they make it.
Anyways, you got the job done.
Anyways, I got the job done, but so think about this, ladies and gentlemen. My flight was on Friday. My passport didn't get here till when? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
My passport didn't get here. We're recording.
We were recording.
Okay,
It was a Monday.
No, it was in transit.
Yes.
But it didn't get here.
It was a
till
Monday
Wednesday.
that you received the call saying you should be able to track it after 5 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my passport wasn't ready till Monday of my flight. It didn't get to me till Wednesday of my flight. Up until that point, at least 2 weeks before that, I had cut communications off with the event planner. She was texting me, messaging me. I could not respond.
Just because you were too stressed.
I don't know what is going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going on. I could not tell her that.
You didn't even have both of your passports, so.
The funny thing is that my plan B was to ask Rennie to go and do the wedding.
Yeah.
But Rennie had other plans.
So it was not happening.
I didn't even know he had other plans, but he had other plans. Which again, congratulations to him. But he had other plans, and that was crazy because it was my backup. I didn't want a backup. Like Imina would not go. Imina,
I know you back up. He said I will not go. How will I be going? Yeah, you're the only backup at this point. This one I don't want to stand in front of people.
when Chemsi gets, I'm like, oh, especially a guy. Like, nah. My pronounce is they them. It's whichever one. It's whichever one I decide to go with on that day. But anyways, I was so stressed. I couldn't focus at work. I couldn't do anything. I spent so much money to get a passport, but whatever, we got it. Went to Punta Cana. I had a mad time. We had an all-white party the first night.
You got it white.
Yeah.
You have white.
Yeah.
He bought white.
You have to buy white.
I had to get
so
white.
I'm bringing it this Friday. No. I'm bringing it this Friday. Don't worry, nobody saw it. What happens in Punta Cana stays in Punta Cana.
I look like that Igbo man.
Pull it up to gracias.
I look like an uncle in my all white. Nah, so we did it all white. The wedding was lit. I will say that Americans know how to throw down more than like we Canadians were too like stuck up and
Is it we Canadians of recent?
The people I meet at the weddings, I know that they turn up, but like that, these guys were turning up. They had a great time, and yeah, no man, ladies and gentlemen, if you get a chance to go to a resort, man, that's when you know you'll be suffering.
They did not believe me when I said all inclusive is the way.
No, you said all inclusive. Then activities. I did not do one activity outside the resort.
You stayed in the inclusive.
In the all inclusive.
No, that's Von guy. That's pro Von guy. That's Von guy. Von is
you
like
gotta pick and choose.
Von is like all inclusive, but be flexible.
Adventuring.
But if I'm gonna be flexible, it's something that we've planned before we got there.
Not last minute.
It's not like we get there because you
now.
get. Let me tell you the thing. Dominican Republic, they speak too fast.
Yeah.
I got there.
It's still English.
No. Spanish and it's fast. Even English is fast, but I got there. They were speaking. I said, hey. I come from Lagos. You can't hustle the hustler because they're trying to sell you something.
And they're going fast. They're giving the details without giving the details.
So on certain days on the resort, people can come on the resort and sell stuff.
Yes.
And everybody's trying to sell you something, bro.
Shit.
Once you say you're from Canada, Toronto, Drake,
Yeah,
sings God.
Yeah. That's the first thing you will hear.
Bro, you see this Mamajuana, which we're gonna get to shortly. I paid maybe 40 Canadian dollars on the resort. The guy was trying to sell me this kind of drink for $130 USD.
Wow.
On the resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they will overcharge you.
You know how many they've sold?
Because people don't care. They're there to spend money.
Yeah. But no, I had a great time.
Dirty US.
I think I realized that I realized that we as adults need to travel more, but I also realized I can't travel by myself.
Yeah.
If they left
You don't
me,
like traveling by yourself?
Nope. If they left me out, I've stayed in my room the entire trip.
Yep.
I was forced to come out.
I know. I saw him post. I was surprised. He posted.
After I posted that video,
You even tagged me.
After I posted the swimming video, people started sending me requests. I need to see you with a broad. I need to see you with a drink in your hand. I need to see you doing this. I'm like, yo, I've left the country.
This one, everybody they pick Uno card, they pick card. They be like, okay, this is your do or dare. Now truth or dare now. Then they just there you may go do something.
Yeah. Because I had taken that video a long time ago.
Yeah, no, you posted it when you came back.
posted it when I got back. But anyways, Punta Cana was fun. I had a great time. We definitely are gonna make more trips, whether it's booked or if it's just us going on those trips. And yeah, man, the world is. Imina, don't be saying, we're doing this. We're gonna make this happen.
Imina and flying.
I don't have visa.
No, but
that's not the reason.
You know,
the reason is you don't want to be
when
on
I
plane.
landed in when I landed in the DR,
yeah,
I went to the immigration office and I was happiest. I looked for the happiest.
That's a very targeted. Yes,
I saw a guy.
Yeah,
I ever seen an immigration officer singing.
Ah,
I went to the guy.
Most of them are in a really good mood. Like the touristic ones.
Yeah.
They're
was just like,
how are you? Welcome to Have a good day. How long are you staying? When are you leaving?
Nah, you have to meet those guys because they will not give you stress.
I know.
Kai, man.
Also, tip your drivers. That's one thing I'm gonna say, man. Tip your drivers. Whether it's on the resort or leaving the resort, just tip your drivers because those guys have your life in your hands.
They really do.
They really do. Yeah, no, man. When on my way back to the airport, that was my favorite time because the driver. I didn't really get to go outside the resort, but it wasn't planned, right? Because I wasn't going on a vacation per se. I just got to have an extra day to turn up.
Yeah.
But I'm way back, and the guy's telling me where like all the nice if you're a OG in town, this is where you go to these kind of places, and I was like, yeah, man, if you're looking for it, women escorts, like you enter this lungo corner, it's caliente. Ha!
We need those.
You know what that means now. You know what that means now.
Oh, you know what that means now.
Caliente. Ha!
What does it mean?
I don't know.
Bellissimo.
It means hot.
Fantastico.
Oh, now it makes
Bellissimo means beautiful.
Bellissimo.
Fantastic.
I thought Bellissimo is related to football.
Let me tell you, when we were at the wedding, the people that served us, the servers, they were turning up with us.
Yeah.
Because in Canadian weddings, like
servers,
they don't do anything. Like the guy that was serving us drinks, was grinding another server.
Yeah.
He was serving me, and then
this way you say roti.
They take shots with you.
Yeah, they take shots with us. Yeah.
Yes.
The scary thing, let me tell you. Top
of the morning, you're in the pool. They'll serve you.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
you can't even walk.
I had an epiphany on this trip. And my epiphany is we don't need to be drinking this much. There's no need to be drinking the way we are drinking.
Wow.
Results.
That's a lot still.
Now, I will go into
all of it is paid for, is it?
Everything, guy.
So while you're in the resort, all the drinks in there. That's what we call
all inclusive.
See, why do you have to deviate?
You can wake up at 1 a.m. and be hungry, and there's a snack bar that you can.
Why do you have to deviate,
bro? They told me the bar, the fridge, the fridge bar, was all paid for.
Yes.
In your room.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey. I can stay in my room when I get drunk.
Yeah.
Anyways, about the wedding, right?
Yeah.
So obviously we go to Canadian weddings have open bars. Most weddings that we do have open bar.
Yeah.
There's a difference between having an open bar that you go and collect the drink when you want it versus doing this wedding in a resort that's all inclusive, where as you're standing, they're bringing the drink to me.
Yes.
Hey.
So bro,
once you ask for one,
I know you are drinking.
They keep bringing you the same one. Yes.
Oh. At one point, I had to run to the other side of the venue
so they would
to avoid them.
Wow.
Because I'm like, yo, I have a job to do. Before I will drink and I start doing start speaking in tongue. I'm not
actually that's a vibe.
That's a vibe. I start asking for water.
Even at the pool, like you could be like, if you order it once, if they see you again with they will take it, come fill it up and bring it back to you.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, but big shout out to, I want to again shout out to Imina for helping with the NIN. Shout out to Rennie for nothing. Shout out to Nina, my biggest network in this whole process. And then just big shout out to Busaya for making all of this happen. Congratulations to the couple.
Yeah.
For having me. They had a great time. I learned there's a new word they gave me. Word. They said, I'm a seasoned MC. That's what they said. Seasoned.
That comes with gray hair.
He got all the necessary spices.
Yeah, as a Nigerian, for them to call you seasoned.
Professor X. Professor X of the MCs.
That was crazy. But I brought back this drink that we've been sipping on. Chemsi is not drinking, by the way.
Instead of this guy go bring marijuana.
It's called Mamajuana. It's apparently the aphrodisiac of the DR people.
He can go give person way single like me.
It's supposed to be an aphrodisiac?
Apparently, yeah.
Imagine
the roots and everything.
Some of us too busy to be babe.
And you all decided to come and drink it right now?
No. The reason is this. I give you the shorthand version.
What do you mean by that?
So
there's no shorthand in what you poured to me.
No. The mix is supposed to keep it for 7 days. This is a less than 24-hour mix that I made.
Oh, so you have to wait for
would that make me too active or
it will be not as active?
Okay, we'll not activate. Yeah. Okay.
But on the 21st, before I go to Gracias,
it will activate you.
I'll bring the 7 day. I'm going to make it again and keep it for 6 days.
Some of us too busy to be babe.
So where you are active at Gracias?
Hey, let me find who to invite. So let's be active. I need to.
Friday nights, please have your group chat ready. I would like to be part of this.
If we are on this, we will not have time to be on group chat.
We're bringing Mamajuana to Gracias this Friday. Where we are doing moving different. People don't understand. Our own is from the spiritual, from the local people of the Dominican Republic.
Oh God.
They don't know we are vibing a different tune. And I will have to increase my invite radius.
Next time
that
you
will match the vibe.
Next time you get a wedding abroad, let us know so we can make it a vacation and make it all inclusive.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's already in the works. So stay tuned.
I like that.
It's already in the works.
I like that.
There's gonna be a busy 2024 by God's grace, man.
Get your passport ready, please.
Some of us too busy to be there.
We just go up and that. Drink aphrodisiac.
We don't want to be stressed like we were stressed for this one.
Nah, Jesus Christ.
No. My own. I've already booked. I got my NIN already. I already booked my passport thing. I gave up on travel because I was thinking, okay, when I get my PR, blah, 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 I'll try to go to Nigeria and then lock it up for another 4 or 5 years, right? The funds was not funding. So, and I say, let's lock up everything, right? So I'm taking my time to do my passport appointment is February still.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of gray, I found my first gray beard.
Gray beard.
Yeah, bro. I'm feeling cool, man.
I'm
feeling cool.
You didn't pluck it up?
Nah, I want it to. I can't
come on, man.
Gray
if I see gray, I'm not plucking that shit out. What? Once that gray don't come,
it's there.
God help me, man. Not die the rest.
Whoa, that's what I'm calling Zaddy. Zaddy.
Guy, wait, you get what they call him? Gray fox. Gray fox.
Gray fox? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Prepare to be sick of me.
Like a good-looking older man with like gray hair.
With like gray.
Prepare to be sick of me. God. Gray fox.
Gray fox.
So I want to ask this question. Yeah, all this travel now. Does it do? I think I'm one of the few outliers there. Does it really do people like that when you see all these posts and stuff of people vibing and people doing their dirties and but does it really do you people like that?
What do you mean do?
Like
FOMO? Like FOMO?
Yeah.
I won't lie to you. Maybe 6-7 years ago, yes. Now you can't move me.
If I don't want to go, I'm not gonna feel no FOMO.
You can't move me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I never.
Unless I was planning to go and something happened that stopped me from doing, then I might feel.
You can't move me. It's your money is not my money.
Yeah.
What you're doing. We're different. I get the whole FOMO thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't do me.
The only FOMO I've had ever was Ive's wedding, 2021.
Oh, that's family.
That was the only thing.
Yeah, but that's
family.
Yeah.
But like everything else, they're like, I see people doing video. Oh wow, nice. Keep going. I think I realized like and you're having fun, even if it's in Canada here. You understand?
Yeah,
you don't matter to me.
You just gotta choose. If you wanna have fun, you choose, and you're in your environment. You have fun in your environment. This is what it is. Yeah. But I will say that I posted on my story today that we do really need, as Canadians, as Nigerians in Canada, for this December 20, we do need a holiday after surviving last weekend. Last weekend, the amount of weddings
in Nigeria.
Enormous. By our Canadians.
Yeah,
by our Canadians.
Like 3 or 4. Yeah. But it was all over my story.
People were now even cross-wedding. Cross-wedding. Whatever they did, they'll be
and they went from one, then descended to the other one, then came back to that one, then went back to...
Was it?
There's still more to come.
There's still, but
there's still more.
as I tell you, but this weekend, just come outside, gracias. Don't be looking at their stories.
Come out, gracias.
Come to gracias, and then upper weekend on the 28th.
Lagos to Toronto gang.
That's the 30th, but the 28th is Thursday.
Oh, the 28th is the comedy slash music. Yes.
Come out. Don't go and be.
That one's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. Don't come and be support. Don't be watching their stories and watching them enjoy, and you are here suffering. Come out and enjoy yourself. But no, man. I don't have FOMO like that, man.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's very hard. I'm very content.
It's crazy. It's crazy seeing some of my friends actually like gushing, feeling like bad. Some of them are like, I'll turn off my phone. Some of them are like this. Like,
I want to say that that's a joke to an extent, no?
No, it's not.
Some people are.
It's not.
Oh.
It's not. And some people actually get seasonal. Some people get depression this period. Like, I wish I any small thing is a trigger.
The seasonal depression I get.
This one is just this Christmas season.
Oh, from Detty December.
Yeah, from Detty just because they couldn't go. And I hear some people say, "Oh, like I want to like look in my ideal is like to go to every December, every year." I'm like, come on, man.
That's too much.
Come on, man. Like
the one thing I want to say about like the whole Detty December thing is the fact that there's no alcohol in Nigeria.
No, what you mean?
Are you serious?
In a matter of sense, because a lot of people are suffering from alcohol poisoning. So my problem is, why would we just drink Fanta and maybe like I've said that if I'm going to go to Nigeria, if I'm going to actually pop bottles, I'll pop the one I know that is in consistent supply, like Bel Air, Moet Chandon.
Yeah.
But the ones that people are like, obviously everybody wants the big, the big bottles.
Yeah.
So there's scarcity. So now people are now being poisoned.
That's
with
crazy.
fake alcohol, and there's nothing worse than fake alcohol. Like fake alcohol is can kill you.
Yeah, because I don't know what the hell they put in it.
Yeah. So there's a lot of that going around, fake alcohol. So I'm just like, let's stick to beer.
And this December just started.
So wine.
So you can actually buy like whiskey and it's a fake alcohol.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Some people put rubbing alcohol just to make it because.
Oh yes. People end up in the hospital. They are pumping your stomach because you went to. And the crazy thing, you spent way
too much.
A friend of mine went to Nigeria, right? So I guess Detty December starts, I guess technically last weekend.
Yeah.
Right.
So the day before, 2 days before the Detty December officially starts, alcohol was maybe 150.
Yeah.
Detty December kicks off. He goes to the club. Alcohol is 300k. The same bottle he wanted to buy, the same club.
300k.
Yeah.
Double.
Yeah.
Imagine
and then it will not be fake.
You're not going home, you're sick on top of your own money. You literally went and bought poison, is it?
Yeah, literally. And
your own money.
The rest of Detty December is cancelled.
Imagine AJ having club in Nigeria. AJ, that bottle could be 500,000. Oh, boot. AJ go charge you for boot.
10 million.
AJ go charge you for boot. Mr. Sold Out.
That might be an idea, AJ. Yeah, you should try and go for clubbing. There's
limits to this. I can follow AJ anywhere.
But Nigeria.
You see that Nigeria? No. That's where we draw the line. That's where we draw the line, bro.
But gracias overseas.
You're not going to be at the gracias in Toronto.
You won't.
The gracias overseas.
Except if you
I
take
didn't
it to
say I
the
was
Caribbean.
going. I just brought the idea.
If you take it to the Caribbean, she'll come.
She won't show up. She'll be like, I will leave the beach and the sun to go and sweat in the club. No.
See, I didn't say I was going. I just said it was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
People
that give me free advice, I don't use it. Speaking of December in Nigeria, I saw this tweet or a post. Somebody says, everyone is talking about US and UK IJGBs. Nobody's mentioning Canada.
What is IJGB?
I just go back.
Oh.
Please include us in this analogy so I'll know how people rate my country, guys. And someone responds. Canada guys mostly just go back to places like Benin, Osogbo, Akure, and Jos. When in Lagos, the only way they know Canadians just go back is when they wear their jackets to the club in Surulere. It's a very humble guys. We love them.
Wow.
I can't lie. There's a few. They're not that wrong.
Are you serious? People go wear jacket decide like Lagos temperature.
Well, like what the point is, like, Canadians are mostly like humble when they're back home. They don't like shout too much. They're like,
In a way, that's true.
Okay. So in the sense that like they are not louder, but you can tell just by jacket. You're not like, that guy. Even though he's in the corner,
they wear Blue Jays.
They wear Blue Jays jacket,
or
like
Varsity
jacket. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Nobody do Varsity past
Canada.
That's Roots Varsity jackets, OVO Varsity jacket,
or Big Canada. Big Canada
Varsity jacket. Nah.
Oh my God.
It's about the humble ones. So let me read some of the comments, man. They said from time inception, people drawn to Canada before Niger, spoiled to this extent are all those calm. From time inception, people drawn to Canada before Niger spoil. To this extent are all those calm, intelligent, must be working in an office type of people. You know, church girl, church boy. They just want to train their children peacefully in Saskatchewan.
hey, not Saskatchewan, catching straight.
Nothing concern them, concern bowling.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Someone said, this is wild. Perhaps don't like to brag in public. Quiet luxury, you know? So I was like,
there's some truth to that because like I've seen some people.
Yeah, like they ball, but they don't.
They're not gonna be loud about it.
They're not loud about it. So I was like, Canada guys are like seminarians, zero doing.
They're like what?
Seminarians are like people that are in school to become pastors or whatever. Yeah, or
just looking for where to eat affordable Niger food. They feed their boss with you. They go Lagos Island.
They feed their inside, but the ones that are loud act like Americans. I can see that. The ones that go and be loud, they act
they
like
wouldn't
Americans.
know that they are Canadian.
Yeah, they wouldn't know they are Canadian.
That's crazy. But it all sounds true, to be honest.
That was it. Well, Canadian Nigerians are like the country. They come from. Gentle, quiet, intentional, and intelligent. They know that if they do lao, Bankere is waiting for them in Canada. They have to pay back with 9 to 5 earnings. Facts. That credit card statement in January be different.
Bro, they flogged us with that 95.
And they said, while the Nigerian Americans will do lao, which I guess is like, will do lao as that is normal to them. Very loud and domineering because of their overtime 16 hours a day work that they did. Most return to work directly from the airport to continue the hustle.
Bro.
Hey,
wrong.
And again, the power of the currency is different.
Yeah.
The power of they work their 16 hours extra overtime. They work that when they go change that money.
All the American movies I watch,
when they go change that
the
money.
mothers, 2 jobs, 16 hours. I'm like, they're 24 hours in a day. How do you work 16 hours?
Like which way they add up?
And the person ends with, as for the UK ones, they never left Nigeria in the first place. UK was just an extension of Nigeria. So the Nigerian behavior is still in them.
Yep.
Only that this time they are spending pounds sterling.
Yep.
Wow. It's all true.
Also go there. We work. We are getting Canadian dollar. Our currency is not as powerful as those.
Even when they go back, they don't even use the Canadian dollar to exchange.
They don't even use it.
They exchange into
you
USD.
Still get US. So first you got the pain.
You go get USD.
In USD.
Then come back and use it to go and exchange again.
You feel like they are stabbing you.
And that's all you have to say. If that's how I feel, I'm gonna respect it.
You seem like
You said your one-liner. If that's all you have to say, let's hug and let's just let it go. You ain't trying to fight for nothing.
Hey,
You seem like you've already made
no.
About me already making a decision. You don't have a rebuttal
You
for nothing
seem
that I'm
like you've already
saying.
made your decision.
I wanted you to say something.
I'm
and you're not
listening
saying
to you speak.
It's not time to listen. It's time to talk. All of the things you say, you want to be there. You're here for me. You're all about the future and everything. You didn't even fight for a second.
It's a trap. It's a trap, bro. They just said trap for this guy.
Are you triggered, Chemsi?
No.
It's a trap,
He
bro.
walked right into it. It's a known trap.
So basically, she said it's over, and he said, if that's
what you want,
that's
like,
what you want. I gotta respect it. And then she gets mad.
Yeah.
Why is she mad?
I can explain it, but then I don't know if you guys will agree to it. Will agree with it.
it might already be
Do you want me to
what
explain it?
Explain. I don't have to agree.
It's the thing of when you start to talk to a person or to date a person and they start saying, I want to be there for you. I want to our future. This is where our future is going to be. This is what this and this is what that. If you're so attached to this person and you're so into this person, if someone says, I want to go to another direction, you at least would want to know why. Not just, okay, I see what you're saying. Have a good day. Keep it moving. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why she got pissed. She's like, if you're giving me all these words.
Wait, so she was not breaking up with him?
Huh? No, she was testing him.
Huh?
She was testing him.
What is there? I want to branch into something. What, like, is that like a business, or it's not something that they want to branch out in the relationship? It's like, which kind of test is that?
What was she testing him on?
Yeah,
she was testing whether he was gonna go for the word that he's been given her. So when people say it's all words, no action, this is an example of that.
How do I give you action when you've decided to go a different direction?
So when you are saying, I've decided to go a different direction, at least show me that you are interested to know why, or if you are looking to try and fix it.
Up until the point, I was caring for you. I was being there for you. Obviously, we had our differences.
You don't know that.
But I'm just saying, we don't know that. We don't know that he didn't do that.
What?
That he didn't show affection.
We don't know that
we
either.
We don't know that. So I said, what if he was doing all of those? And then I'm just saying, in my own perspective, if you tell me that you're done, I'm most likely going to say the same thing. That doesn't mean up until that point, I wasn't being there for you. I wasn't going to bat for you. I wasn't showing you how much I love you. It doesn't mean I wasn't doing that.
Which is true. I agree with that. Okay. I'm just explaining what I think was running through her head from what it is.
Yeah. You want to see the level
like once I heard, I knew she was setting a trap.
But this is a trap that a lot of people will fall for too.
But that's the thing. We always, like, I think in general, we've said don't test men. We've said don't test men. They will fail.
Which is...
Men will always fail.
Y'all said it.
We will always fail. But
regardless, they will still test.
Yeah, because it's
why
crazy.
Do that? Like,
and some of it can come in the point of, okay, I trust your decision. Do whatever. I got your back. You understand? And not ask too much question. But then she will also be pissed.
Yeah, she will be pissed.
I told you I will back you up. I told you I'll be there for you. So whichever way, in my head is like, whichever direction you decide to go, I'll back you up. I'll be there for you. You understand?
But she doesn't see it that way.
But she doesn't see it that way. She still wants extra fight.
Then you say that.
Fall for this thing. I go so fall for him.
No, I'm very, and that's why they say it, because it's a borderline being a nice person versus a selfish person. Yes. It's the borderline.
Yes. This is an example of, how do I explain it without being...
just hit it.
Let me bring it back to animals. Wolves. Like say a wolf pack. A wolf is trying to get with this female wolf, right? Before they do anything, there's another guy that wants, right? They're interested. She's running around, all of that. But when the other guy comes in, the wolf is going to be looking at you. What are you going to do?
Right.
Like, let me try and go to the other direction. The male wolf, what is he going to do? He's going to attack. They're going to start fighting. The winner is the one that goes.
Yeah.
So she wants to see that the wolf is going to make a move on the other.
No, that's too much.
On the other what?
On the other wolf. It's just an example. The other wolf is, I'm going in another direction.
Just want to prove, like, to what extent can you
fight for me
type thing.
I feel like if a woman comes to me and tells me she's going in a different direction,
you're just gonna be like, okay.
We like, there's other lingo. There's the language. You should have used a different language. If you say you want to see more of me, be more vocal, or be more active, say I want to see you be more active.
Or they can spin it. Or they can spin it in this way. Be like, okay, I'm thinking of going this route instead of this route. I want to know what you think, right? You know, I want to know what you think about it.
It's the same thing you're saying. If you want something from me, say it to me directly. Don't beat around the bush.
So if she wants fight from you, you're gonna say, I want fight from you.
I want
fighting energy from you. As in, like,
you can't even tell me that directly.
I want to be with you, but there's nothing for you to fight.
Yeah.
That's what the girl wants.
What does she want?
She wants fighting energy, like you are mine. I want to be with you. This is our future. Whatever I said, that's what she wants.
But this is also
you want her to come
don't tell me
to
you're going a different direction.
Yikes!
How are you gonna? What is your answer gonna be?
How can I do that? Let's have a conversation. If you say you're going in a different direction, it means you've made up your mind. I don't care if you're testing me. In my head, you've made up your mind to go in a different direction. Okay. So sayonara.
Okay. So you want her to ask you the question and do the work for you to give you the solution.
Okay.
I didn't say she should do the work.
You just asked her, how can we work on it?
Because I don't know. Up till then, in my head, at least for me, I feel like I've been doing the work.
Dre, that one wrong.
If she already gave you the problem,
that one wrong.
If she gave you the problem, you told her to give you the problem. She gave you the problem word for word, literally. But you're still asking her to go and look for the solution for you. Okay. Is it not you that's supposed to be doing that?
Like what?
If that's you showing fight.
No, you say.
If you're looking for the solutions, that's you showing fight for the relationship. If she's doing the questioning and the working and the solution,
she's not doing the working. So now our relationship is
but she's the one going in that direction. It's not you.
It's our relationship.
So technically, she's the one going in that direction. You are supporting.
Does she want to save the relationship?
Now you're threatening her. No.
If she's coming to you and telling you literally what it is, then she is trying to work on things. Because if she was not, she'd be walking away.
Why would she go tell her she's going in a different direction?
This is the example of you asking to be told literally.
Yeah.
Forget going to another direction.
Yeah.
That's why my question is coming in. If I'm bringing you literal problems, I'm giving them to you literally. Are you still asking me to come and look for the solution and give you the solution?
No, if the problem you are giving me is vague, I need you to boil it down for me. Don't come and tell me the sky is blue. Okay.
So if she comes to you and tells you, I need more fight, more energy, I need you to show me what the words that you are telling me, you are meaning them in your actions. Are you still going to ask me to elaborate?
No, but that's fine. That's pinpointing enough. And then I will be like, okay, I apologize. I will do better. And then
how?
I have to show you, because again, you don't want me to keep saying it. I want to show you.
Yeah. And also it's a thing where it's like, okay, even if
you didn't go any direction now, no direction. We went in one singular uniform direction.
I agree with you.
No, you sure you agree?
Or it could be
a thing where just said
I'm just joking.
She walked right into it.
Or it could be a thing where it's like when she presents, I'd be like, I also want to know that you fully support me if I decide to change direction. Or blah blah blah. He can return and be like, yes, I'll be there for you 100% and whatnot. That is probably another, because you can't just come. I believe in your supremacy, woman supremacy. I believe you got this, woman boss. Like I believe you. I'm falling for that shit.
That's the energy
I'm falling for. I'm gonna tell you, bro. Like I trust your decision.
That's how I see your women, independent.
Bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, bro. I believe you. Like,
you know what I saw on TikTok?
What?
Hyper independent women means they were traumatized. It comes from trauma.
So us, hyper independent men, it's not from trauma.
Comes from trauma too.
So anything hyper na trauma.
Trauma can also come X.
The explanation to it is that you try to depend on people, but they let you down. So you don't depend on other people. So you try to do everything yourself.
So what is wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Sometimes you need the help. But it's the fact that you're not able to ask because you don't think you can trust people. And that comes from being traumatized through people letting you down too many times.
But it might not be trauma necessarily. It might just be you understanding life. Yeah. It might just be you understanding life in the sense that a lot of times your situation cannot be helped by a lot of people. So,
but what if you never ask for help?
Yeah, that one.
This is the as in like you're hyper independent. As no matter what, you're never gonna come out and ask for help or ask for any support or ask for anything.
I don't know if I trauma.
Coming to tell me you're going a different direction. Like imagine your boss comes and say, I think we're going to go in a different direction. Where do you have a chat? They've already decided they're not hiring you.
No, if you are trying to get better, you will go and ask them. I'm like, can you explain to me what I needed to add to your
boss will come to you and say, we're going in a different direction.
Yeah, I'll be like,
we're firing you.
That's fine. You can fire me, but can you tell me what I need to work on to go and
to be better for the next person?
Yeah,
that's an exit conversation.
That's exactly what it is.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what the guy was trying to have. Like maybe that's what trying to have, and she didn't want to. Like you can't have an exit conversation or an exit strategy type conversation if you're not ready for the exit. Don't come to me and tell me you're going in a different direction.
You are right.
Fam, there are women out there. There are multiple women in the ocean. There's Backbone said it. They can't tell me there's only one woman for one man. There's many women for one man. There's many men for women.
There's that thing. There's something about, like, you know, women trying to take every chance to get their men to fight for them that is just so unnecessary. It's like, you're getting me to fight for you. It's almost like every other time you wake up, I have to doubt that you're mine. I have to try to put up a fighting energy to keep you. That thing is very tough. If I have to, if it feels like I have to wake up and find ways to fight to keep you, that's tough.
Just because you
deem me so, yeah.
But
that's really tough.
If you've started with that energy, you have to keep up with that energy.
But then
you can't show me what I can have and then remove.
But then if I start with that energy, I'm trying to build trust that you know that I'll be there for you. I'm trying to build that, not for you, not that I'm starting with that energy and you keep doubting it every second.
No, that one I understand, but I'm saying like you guys are saying I don't have to keep fighting for you, blah blah blah. But if you are giving the person you just met that energy. If they don't see it on a consistent basis, they're gonna start questioning it and doubting you.
Mine comes from a place.
But if it is the opposite, then they're on the wrong. But what I'm saying is that's usually
mine comes from a place, and I 100% agree with you. I agree with you with that. I've experienced that kind of like, I've experienced that, and especially when like as who I am, as Dre, as an MC, as who I am, I'm consistently in my space. I'm constantly fighting to prove my worth amongst my peers, in my industry. I don't expect to be coming back home
and be also consistently fighting. Yeah.
I'm not a madman.
It takes out. Like you're like way too weak. You're like, okay, the backbone that I have is now trying to do shifting cultivation on my head. He's not trying to be like, okay, I'm there or I'm not there. And
then the conversation will now be like, well, you do it for others.
Yeah. Or you do it for others, yeah.
Do it for me.
But if it's to go out
and I'm not even trying to like
for this show,
like, I'm not even trying to. I'm talking about like my experience here. I'm being vulnerable, like Mamajuana. For real.
So what do you mean by you do it for others, then do it for me?
No, because like it's the whole idea of fighting. Where it's like, why am I still fighting? We are together. Again, maybe I'm not showing you all the actions, and that's a different conversation. Then tell me that's what it is, and don't say, "Oh, you're not fighting for us." That's a generalized conversation. That's a generalized statement.
Or you bring up something that you want me to do immediately at the wrong time. It's like right now I don't have the energy for that. Like, can't you make it simpler? You know, and then it's now at that time that you actually want me to fight for you or do something crazy for you, and you now end up spending things that be like, oh, if it's for somebody else, you now do this. Like, you need to understand that sometimes, like, I maybe would take it easy, like you would take it easy on me, and then that way I can have strength to get us. But it doesn't mean that, like you said, right? If it's something that you're not showing consistently, that's a different thing. Like if it's something that, but if it's something that, like, often and on, I do whatever is within my power to prove that to you, right? But because you also see me do things outside, you want to always match that when I come back. Wallet there. It's not fair. It's not fair.
I used to have this this sort of back and forth with my ex one time where it would always be an argument of like I show up for my friends.
You don't show up for
more than I showed up. More than I showed up for my partner. And in as much as like I get the point and I see that it can be an issue, that's how you've known me. You know? It's more like if I wasn't like not showing up at all to our relationship, I would totally take the flack for that. But like at the end of the day, I still tell you that you're number one. I'm still showing up. I'm still doing, you know, the necessary things. But for some reason, just because I show up for my friends, that can be seen as like,
yeah, showing up more.
Showing up more. And anybody that knows me knows if I call you my friend, if I consider you a friend,
your family,
I will go to the ends of the world for that person. That doesn't change how I feel about my partner. That doesn't change what I would do for my partner. It's just, for some reason, it's hard to discern that love that you have for your friends versus the love that you have for your partner.
Yeah, and also a lot of times, obviously, it's more than one friend, right? But 1, 2, 3 friends, you show up for them and you show up for your girl twice. That's 3-2. It doesn't even matter that it's 3 different friends. To her, it is 3-2.
Word.
It is more.
Word.
And they start comparing.
Word.
So that's where it gets really difficult. It's like, okay,
And it's not to say that it's not to say that the woman is a bad person. It's not saying. I'm not saying that. People should listen carefully. I'm not saying the woman. I know where she's going to try and cancel me. Great woman. I think women are great, but it's just one of those things where understanding your partner is very, very key, and you have to understand your partner on multiple levels. Every level is different. Yeah, you have to get to that level, and so. Just to go back to the conversation, don't come and tell me you are going a different direction. That sounds to me like that's when my employer comes to me and tells me you're going a different direction. That means I've lost the job. Yeah. Now it's an exit interview. How can I be better for whatever? Like
that's like before you can summon up the courage to be like,
you want me to fight?
Yeah.
You already made up your mind that you're going a different direction.
You've had some certain level of conviction before you now came. It's not like if I now start fighting, who is to say that I'm not implicating myself more, right? Like it's a terrible situation to be in. It's like you don't know the chair until you step on it. You don't know which one is a landmine until you step on it. And when you step, like, oh, I should have done that. But yeah, I feel like it's always gonna be a hit or miss for me. But I see myself falling for that trap.
That trap.
Yeah.
I believe there are. Again, this is not to say that I believe there are men who are unicorns who got a handle of this. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm a fucked up individual, and someone who loves a fucked up individual like me will find me one day.
And there's this thing also that I find, like, people who can support your dreams and kind of believe in you to some extent without being too aggressive about it. Like, they're gonna be there, but then you take those calmness or like those straightforwardness and be like, okay, yes, I understand. Like, I'll go with you wherever you want to go. I'll support you, right?
Yeah.
They then take it for granted and then go with the person that is gonna challenge you and be a little way too vocal. That's how they will be way too vocal and be like, oh yeah, they cheated on you. They'll be, because that vocalness is also working for another person. Like, they are also being that vocal to plenty people. You understand?
Yeah.
Or being that, like, because let me tell you, guys like that, like, they probably attract a whole bunch of females. Before you know it, now you're gone, and then you end up feeling bad. Oh, you lost a good guy because of the person who is always showing fight for you. So it's a bit of that. This thing.
It's an in between situation.
It's an in between situation.
It's whatever you want to receive. Is whatever you want to give.
Kai. Nah, bro. I'm sorry for my fellow guys. This is the scam you.
But she fucked up. She chose the wrong wording.
Some of us to be.
You need to know your guy. That guy sounds like a very egoistic person, like full of himself and full of pride.
Yeah,
and that's
it's the wrong person to go about it that way.
If you go, then only a wounded animal will be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like,
what can I do?
What can I? You go.
The guy will double down. You say you wanted to do this. I support you. Go and do this.
We're just supporting you.
It was the monotone voice for me that he was saying. He was like,
I respect. See, I mean, men, we not me. I now teach that. I respect that. I respect that. Like, is that your thought? This is your thought.
I respect that.
I respect that, man. I read it still.
I appreciate your opinion.
Imagine you've been on a long journey trying to find your way back home,
and now you have to walk
through a rainforest. You have 4 pets with you. You have a cow, a horse, a lion, and a monkey. But you're looking at the map and you're looking at the food supply, and you already know that not all 4 of them are going to be able to make it with you out of this rainforest. So out of the cow, horse, lion, and monkey, which one are you going to leave behind? You and the remaining 3.
What's the first animal that you're leaving behind?
Okay, you guys last a couple days, but the food supply is getting low.
How'd you pause this thing?
I don't even know.
A man who says that he will trade
It's okay, just keep notes. And then you'll do all of them after.
In exchange for one of your pets. So out of the remaining 3, which one would you trade? So now you and the remaining 2 pets, you have all the food that you need, and you almost make it to the end of the rainforest when, unfortunately, your 2 pets get in a fight. And you can only save 1. So out of the remaining 2, which one would you save?
Okay, then
so the last pet standing by your side by the
remove it. Okay, because it's gonna start explaining. So what pet did you end up with?
So there's a cow, horse, lion, and what?
Monkey.
So
the first level is that you're about to leave. You don't have a lot of food supply, and then you're looking at the map and you're seeing like it's not making sense that you can't take all 4 of them. You have to leave the first one. Which one did you leave first?
So cow,
monkey, horse, lion.
I'll leave the lion.
You leave the lion first. Why are you leaving the lion first?
Because
Lion go eat
get
the
hungry.
cow.
Lion can eat all of us.
Okay.
Yeah, because you cannot feed it. For the horse.
The monkey can climb places to get those bananas and shit if we can't climb.
Okay.
Kaimana.
The horse.
Hurry up, Bella.
The horse can carry me.
Okay.
The cow is Angus
To be honest, the first few ones are not the ones that matter. It's the last one that matters.
last
But
one.
like, so then you get to the man, and
I think
he's
I will
trading
also
you
drop.
food. He's trading you food for one of the animals. Who are you exchanging?
The monkey.
You're exchanging the monkey. Imina, which one are you exchanging?
Yeah, I've never told you which one.
I know.
No.
Still.
I'm doing the lion for that first one.
Okay, so the lion for the first one. Who's the second one?
Okay, let me say I'll trade the cow.
You're trading the cow for food. So who do you have left? Horse and
Horse and monkey.
I have a horse and cow.
Horse and okay. So now you get to the ends. Your horse and your cow get into a fight. Who are you saving to cross the forest with you?
Horse.
You're taking the horse?
I'm saving the horse. Yeah. Yeah, monkey gotta go. Yeah.
The monkey gotta go?
Yeah.
Okay, I got the horse too. So now you can play it to explain.
If the last animal that walked out of that rainforest with you was the cow, you are probably someone that really values money. Think about milking a cow for all it's worth. Think about the fact that the cow is one of the only animals that we
That was my
actually
second
milk
last.
people, you guys.
cash cows. You're either someone who is very frugal, you're careful with your money, or you are someone who is a hustler. You're out there, you're getting your money. That's what you're focused on right now, at least.
There we go.
Oi,
Well, that's us.
kind of is us.
We enjoy looking at our savings account. Little frugals over here. Oh, look at the cow.
I'm best friends with two users.
All right, if the animal that walked out of that forest with you was the horse, you're either a hardworking person or a loyal person. Horses are some of the most loyal animals to humans.
So all
And
three
the
of
fact
us
that
got
you
the
want to
horse.
reciprocate that loyalty, or you felt that inherently, says that you are loyal too. Horse will follow you into battle. If you or someone you know, if their last animal was a horse, know that that's someone who's going to have your back.
Speak.
I would like to change my one, please. I would like to.
I need to see lion.
You can have a cash cow. I'm just gonna have your back forever.
All right, if the last pet by your side was the lion, you're probably someone who likes to protect their energy or just values protection in general. You're the
Just giving
protector
Chemsi.
in your group.
You're
Also
the
likely
protector in the friend
to
group.
carry a gun or a knife or a weapon of some sort.
Okay. Okay,
This
no
took a
lions.
turn. Talking about guns. She forgot to say you're also a dick.
We are with dinner things.
Yes, bro.
And lastly, if the last pet standing by your side was the monkey, you're someone who really values friendship. Either you know what it's like to be alone
the
and
monkey
not
is
have
the closest
friends,
to
or
it
you're
to-
someone who has a lot of friends and you understand how much friends bring fulfillment to your life.
That's
Nah, man, Ren is definitely the lion.
So my friend sent this to me, and then I answered automatically. I was like, the horse. I'm keeping the horse, and the second one was gonna be the milk,
Yeah.
because I'm like, all I'm thinking about is that I left the monkey. It's not any use to me. Then the lion was gonna protect me because it's my pet, right? So I'm technically supposed to be trained. Then I got to the man that's exchanging food, and I was like, take the cow, because up to that point I was using the cow for food. And then now I have
you
food.
get food. Yeah.
Right.
I think people who have the horses have the best ones because you milk the cow up onto the
Up
point.
onto the point.
Yes.
you know,
Traded the cow for something
And then you
else.
take the
And
the horse.
You take the horse.
And if anything happens and somebody chases you, get on that horse and quick out.
Yeah. You can't drag a cow.
And I was already from the beginning itself. They were already saying you can't find food for all four of them, so you can't make through. So there's some way you can find food.
Yeah.
So you're not starving either way.
At some point,
right?
yeah.
At some point,
Yeah.
you're not starving.
Yeah.
And then when it reached like you are almost going to starve, that's when there is a trade for food.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, I didn't see any reason why the cow would even last that long.
Do you agree with
Yeah.
what they're saying comparing to like the
No,
animals?
no.
No.
You don't think so?
Just the game, yeah. The game
It's
is
just
nice.
a game,
but
yeah.
that's-
All those things always have like, okay, but this person can also be like this, but this person, there's no.
It's no straightfortard answer.
Have you seen the
that's
wild?
another astrology
Have you
now.
seen the wild horse?
Yeah.
That shit will kill you.
No, but she did say pets though.
A horse is a pet. I don't think horses are a pet. They just understand. They're not to be fucked around with.
No, once they're trained, like they'll listen to you.
All right. You trade it, go tap the ass.
you get that back kick.
You fuck around.
Find out.
You find out. You become a pet to the horse.
So I saw this thing, yeah. Well, first of all, before I have 2 points to make. So one of them is the fact that they're apparently trying to change Dundas Square to Sankofa Square.
Man, that's a touchy subject, man.
Very.
It's a very touchy subject.
Yeah.
You know the reasoning behind it?
What's the reason behind it again? I know the mayor said something about it.
The name of Dundas has to do with, if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with, what's it called?
Slave.
People that have lived here before slavery, all of that. I think.
So why
Don't
is
quote
it?
me on
So
that.
is the Sankofa based off like an African thing?
Yeah, Sankofa is a Ghanaian apparently.
So why would they base it off like an indigenous street?
Yeah, exactly. There's that
Let me
too.
see.
So Sankofa Square. So Sankofa, a word originating in Ghana that refers to the act of reflecting on and reclaiming teachings from the past. You are right on that.
Scottish politician
Which
Henry
enables
Dundas
us
had
to move
participated
forward.
in prolonging the transatlantic slave trade. Yeah.
Or Dundas?
Yeah. So his name is Henry Dundas, and it's a Scottish politician, and he participated in making it longer for the transatlantic
So
slave trade.
when they change it Dundas,
Are they going to change the streets?
Are they going to change it everywhere?
Every street that's called Dundas?
Yeah, because they're saying Toronto changed its course on name change for Dundas Street.
All of Dundas, Oshawa,
I don't know.
Dundas and Whitby.
I guess I have no idea. Renaming Dundas streets and other city assets.
Oh,
I get the whole story of renaming, but Sankofa.
yeah, and they are trying to.
I guess
draw
they're trying to
the meaning.
be inclusive of every country that has immigrants here.
That's a lot.
I know.
Toronto's the melting pot.
Well, they
of
just
culture.
they just had an NHL hockey game where the what's it called? The national anthem was sang in Punjabi.
That's different. That's a one-time thing. You're changing
this is gonna be
streets
here, like,
for life.
yeah.
My ways is gonna say I'm going to Sankofa.
Yeah.
My Google
But
Maps.
you know people will keep calling it Dundas, right?
Yeah, I get it. I
That's like
get
the
it. But that's us.
Scotiabank Arena. They're saying it.
But 50 years from now, people who were born this year will refer to it as
still
whatever
refer
they
to
call
it
it.
as-
Yeah.
I don't think I get the idea of changing it. I don't think Sankofa is the right name. I think it should be an indigenous name.
Yeah,
True.
I think
especially when it comes to you saying reclaiming the land and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because now, how does the Ghanaian term? I mean, the meaning does.
I think it's in relation to the slavery.
Yeah.
But
Then how many people were slaves? Like how many areas like West Africa? So
Caribbeans, West
I know.
Africans, Ghanaians.
Ghanaian can cover West African slave trade.
It could be that
can
they're
cover
naming the other Dundas streets other countries.
Yeah, by the time you now name them in the names of slavery, you will eventually lose
I
Canada.
hear you, but it's
But they will eventually lose Canada. And then the thing is, the idea of keep antagonizing the Aboriginals is even a worse shot in the leg. To be honest,
Do you think they're feeling antagonized right now?
they probably will because these are not taking place. They probably will. They probably will.
Yeah, I get the.
It keeps going away from them.
I get the idea, but
Yeah.
we don't own the land.
Yes, we don't.
We don't own it. Whether we've built, we don't own it.
You can
We should
remove
go
the
back to
name,
them.
change the name just to honor that. Changing the name
think about them
already makes sense.
changing Casablanca to Sankofa. You're gonna be like, huh? How do we get here?
I know, like it doesn't make sense. It was just asking.
I hope they
questions.
figure it out. Yeah. What was the next thing?
Yeah. So the next thing, this one is tough. So
Yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you think about them naming a street in Toronto after a Ghanaian word?
Because
don't make
it's
you-
even
you-
Dundas Square itself.
Dundas
That,
Square.
It's the square?
It's a square that is going to be
itself.
called Sankofa Square.
Still.
So the street will be
Still.
named something different,
Still.
but that square is the one that is Sankofa Square.
Still.
I think they're.
And then what? The Toronto sign that's on Dundas Square that's painted with indigenous markings and stuff. What's gonna happen?
Maybe
have no
maybe
idea.
it's now a thing where indigenous people go get their own, slaves, people with the slave history go get their own, and then people with the alphabeticals go get their own.
Nah. If a company called Sankofa was putting money behind it, then I get it.
Oh, true.
You know.
Young and Dundas Square is going to be called Sankofa Square.
Okay, so this is the one thing that I came about. So
That
apparently,
means we need a Nike Arts Center or something like that. Nike Arts Square or something.
That means all the other assets, like for example, Dundas and Dundas West subway stations, and the Jane and Dundas Public Library are going to be named something else too.
Okay.
just brief through it. So the idea, okay, let's not play. So the main idea of the thing is like, so a couple got married. So they were dating for a while, obviously, right? But they got married. At the night they got married, that night, the bride got into an accident and was killed by a drunk driver, right? And the groom was also in the accident. He was paralyzed and lost a lot of his functions and whatever, right? So now the mom of the bride is now asking. So basically, there's a whole lawsuit about it, and there will be a settlement, and the bride's estate will obviously get the settlement, right? So now she has a problem with the husband being the next of kin. According to her, the marriage should not hold because they didn't consummate. It was just the thing just happened and it didn't pass the night. So according to her, the marriage should not work. So which means the husband should not be the next of kin.
So he should not receive assets.
So she has been coming to fight just for the money, not even anything else.
And they've been dating for a while.
They've been dating for a while and eventually got married. And then on the night of the marriage,
please, the husband should receive the money.
So it's crazy how some women, just because of money, some mothers, they will just throw away. Apparently the husband also brought up the part of splitting.
Yeah.
But she wasn't about it.
She's more fighting as a mom, right? In the terms of
I don't think she's fighting as a mom.
No, I don't think she's fighting as a mom.
It technically can be seen as
okay, let me explain. How do you think?
Because her argument, her foundation is baseless. But she's coming from a perspective where she's raised a woman who, because they sued the restaurants and resorts and businesses that were responsible for getting the guy drunk, because Chemsi was a drunk driver.
Okay.
And so that's how they're getting that settlement.
Yeah.
And so if the bride, technically, who is the main person that's being paid, or the estate, whatever, she's coming on and saying that she should. Again, I haven't really followed. I've seen the video, but I didn't follow the whole thing because it's a complicated conversation. But she's more coming along the lines well, technically we're married, but I'm the mom. I raised the kid. It's almost like Rora. It's more like bride price.
But the issue here is that she doesn't even want the man to receive anything. But he was in the accident.
He wasn't there. This guy has probably lost anything that he can do with his life too,
if he suggested already to split.
Yeah.
Bride's mom, Lisa Miller, is claiming her daughter was never legally married to the groom. If true, that would make her the beneficiary of what could be a multi-million-dollar estate, and not the groom.
I'm not sure what would bring her to actually challenge the validity of her own daughter's marriage in order to get money.
34-year-old Samantha Miller and the love of her life, Eric Hutchinson, were married on a beach in South Carolina last April. She was killed later that night, and he was seriously injured as they rode in a golf cart to an Airbnb. I spoke with his attorney, Patrick Wooten.
The only indication that Ms. Miller lawyers have given for challenging the validity of the marriage is that Sam and Eric didn't have the opportunity to cohabitate or sleep in the same bed after they got married, because of course Sam was tragically killed. So
miscounting all the bash before
that. Exactly.
Have to cohabitate or spend the night together in order to have a valid marriage.
The first hint of the family rift came after 25-year-old Jamie Komorowski appeared in court, charged with vehicular homicide. Lisa Miller wanted Samantha's maiden name to be used and not her married name of Hutchinson.
Because if her maiden name is used,
his name is Samantha Miller.
The bride's estate is expected to be worth millions of dollars because of lawsuits against the bars and restaurants where the driver allegedly got drunk.
Eric had a good relationship with his mother-in-law until she began threatening to challenge the validity of his marriage.
Kai.
It was probably a fake good relationship. She probably never wanted him to get married to her.
There's some sort of good.
Yeah.
But she's got it all wrong.
She went about it the wrong way.
She's got it all wrong. Because there's enough money to go around.
I think the good disappeared when she had millions. She wants all that. Some money.
You see why I always say
it can mess with your
head.
Some
money can just mess with some people's head.
You see why I said, and this is I said like if I'm going to get married, I'm going to get married a long time before we do all these things.
Yeah.
Because
anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Like someone can come out and judge because you're doing
no. The question is, if she goes and looks for a marriage license and they haven't even filed it yet, they're not married though.
Yeah, but I was saying there's the marriage license that didn't mean that they're married. It's a marriage license.
There's a license already. As long as they sign.
As long as they sign the
license is present.
I did a wedding recently where they forgot to sign the marriage license. We had to pause the reception.
Didn't want to sign the marriage.
So no, they forgot.
They forgot.
Because you're supposed to do it before you start the reception.
So we paused and they had to go and sign it. But no, man, I say this: if you're gonna get married, do the licensing thing way before anything. If you know that's your wife, like that's
like
life.
Get it before anything happens.
Get it before anything. Tie the knot. Like every other thing else is just that's just formality. Like, get the main thing done, because God forbid something happens. This is just more. If you talk too much, I don't bring up. We've been married for 6 weeks. You just didn't know it. We just didn't know. It's all we just did party for everybody. We've done our main thing on ourselves.
We did what we wanted to do.
Yeah. She's gonna lose that case, but again, it's America.
Anything is possible.
Anything's possible.
That's crazy though. To say that because they did not share a bed.
Because they didn't share a bed. No fine.
The marriage does not count. What about the bed they shared before?
I'm saying in Nigeria, is it because of tonight? What of the other nights?
What of the were you there?
All the getaways.
Because there's still the other party. The other party did not die. You can't just speak for them.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
Anything exciting happening? You're traveling.
Ooh.
Well, that's next week. So
which next week? It's Thursday now.
This Thursday?
This week?
Yes.
You're joking.
I literally you asked me
that she was packing.
You said next week Thursday.
No.
When did you ask me?
Yesterday.
No. She said she's traveling this Thursday.
Are you normal?
Yeah. Now I saw the message too.
Are you normal?
Even while we're talking about it here, when you say you were packing, I said it was like 3 days away.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
We even just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Are you normal? Chemsi, when do you travel again? Next week, Thursday morning.
When is the date?
When did you send this?
When did you send the message?
Sunday
at 6:57.
Sunday is last week.
Sunday is the beginning of a new week.
No, that's not the beginning of my week. Monday is the beginning of my week.
Are you normal?
And now there's a technical. Now there's a technical. Maybe he did not pass night. They did not get to.
No, even then, that means he was not listening to me when I was talking to you about packing.
Yeah, yes.
Because I even mentioned it. I'm packing. You said it's 3 days away.
You did not consummate that conversation.
If one person
I'm going to sue you.
I'm going to sue you. It's not my problem.
Technically, based on law, Sunday is the beginning of a week.
No, but the thing is,
I beg that my estate. Now me they received it.
But the thing is, if it was next week Thursday, I would be able to go to Gracias. Even though I would not go, but
so that's the main reason that she's not making it to Gracias.
Every time you mention it, I say,
so wait, this is our last episode before New Year's.
Yes.
Shit.
Kai.
So we planning for a last episode.
Except if we have to now do.
You can still do
phoning.
But you're going to.
I'm only going this weekend.
He's coming back before New Year's.
I'll be back on the 27th.
On Monday.
Is that 27th?
Yeah, that's the 27th.
No, I think Christmas Day is on Sunday.
No, it's the 25th. Monday is the 25th.
Monday.
The 27th is Wednesday.
So come back next Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
All right, guys. You see, I was trying to. I think that we have one episode, but I guess not. Okay.
Saturday is the 23rd. I know because Mama's flying out on the 23rd.
Yeah, 27th is Wednesday. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna get out of here.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. I was gonna do a whole
like this episode is nonchalant for a last episode of New Year's.
We gotta cancel this episode starting.
Good thing we started early
because we're hitting the new year now, and then from January, the requirements for students coming into international students coming into Canada.
I want to have another one.
There's also a thing about podcasts. Did you see that one about the podcast?
Yeah, that's been in the pipeline for a while.
I know it's been in the pipeline, but we didn't really mention it. It's the thing about like in Canada, they're doing podcasts dirty.
We don't make enough money to be what.
But like we are praying to make that amount of money, and we don't want to get fucked over.
We'll move to Nigeria.
Be like Nigeria and the UK, they're the ones milking podcasts.
To be honest, if they're paying me enough, I'm coming.
Wow.
Nah, guys, we gotta do a Christmas episode. What?
Y'all will do it. I'll do it virtually if you want.
I mean, if you come to Ottawa, we can do a Christmas.
I'm not going to Ottawa to do a Christmas episode.
I'm just saying, just throw things in.
Did he not say he was a homebody? You want him to get out?
No, but I work.
I know that's true.
You're working Christmas.
I work. I'm only off Christmas Day.
Oh, you're only off Christmas Day.
Yeah,
that's tough.
I work 26th and 27th or just 27th.
You already took days off to go.
Oof. Yeah.
Shit.
I mean,
you gotta go do virtual because I don't know how the internet in the Bahamas works.
Please,
man.
the internet is good. Don't trash the Bahamas.
No, but you have time because you guys be turning up.
No, we don't be turning up like that. Please.
You have an hour in the day.
She's telling you she's gonna have time.
If you want me to make an hour in the day, I will make an hour in the day.
We're going to have a Christmas virtual episode. That's what's going to happen.
Let's not promise so.
We're going to do it for the guys.
We're going to do okay.
Because I didn't know it was the last episode. Yeah.
That's crazy.
What?
I guess that's why he was so comfortable chilling. I'm like,
yeah.
This is the last episode.
I apologize. All right, we have one more episode for sure. We were just chilling.
So we're doing 118. Is it 118?
Yeah, it'll be 118.
118. We'll try. For the fans then.
I say we'll try.
For the fans. For the neighbors. I have 2 comments on Spotify. This is from Rennie. He says,
Rennie,
on the new uncle feet pictures and giving reads, the episode 116. He says, Dre needs to stop coming for Wizkid. I want Dre to have one full unbiased conversation about Wizkid.
He just did.
He cannot.
I just did. I just give Wizkid love now.
Yeah, I don't count that. I don't count that.
Because it's associated with the video.
Yeah, I don't count. That's not unbiased.
If Wizkid was by himself, it was not going to
go. To be honest, if it was Wizkid that went looking for the video, that would have gone different way.
Yeah.
So he's not.
Anyways, that's my unbiased.
He's not. He's not. We all agree he's not.
Who is we?
We.
Yes, we. And then I know the people over there will hear it. We know. We agree with us.
I veto your choices.
He said I veto.
Rennie also commented on the other episode. I guess Rennie was. What were you doing there? You had released episode back to back. He commented on woke up in a relationship, went to bed in tears.
Oh, that's
featuring Mariche. Yeah. Says this episode should have been titled Divergence.
Because she was carrying us to where we don't know.
Or Dilly Dally. That's a fun episode. You guys should go check it out, man. But yeah, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? This weekend, Friday, I will be hosting.
Start with Thursday now.
That's next Thursday.
Oh, it's next Thursday.
What's next Thursday?
This Thursday, I will be hosting Gracias. This Friday, I will be hosting Gracias at Aurea Lounge. This Mamajuana.
You can feel it.
This Friday, I'll be hosting Gracias at Aurea Lounge. Shout out to IJGBssss Entertainment.
He's floating like he was floating in that pool.
And on Saturday, I will be hosting a end of year gala in Windsor for some doctors.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, I'm in Windsor on Saturday. And then
make friends with the doctors, please.
Fine. Next Thursday, I will be hosting my first part 1 of the winter series that I'm doing called it's a comedy show. It's gonna be comedy and music. And I have an amazing lineup.
It's a dope idea.
Coach, Shewa, Jesse Singh, and Toby Solebo and Rich White. So it's gonna be a fun comedy show. If you're hearing this, if you're in Toronto, tap in, come through. We all need to laugh. Don't stay online and be watching.
Nigerian weddings.
Come on, time. Enjoy yourself.
I said what I said.
How you gonna make connections? How you gonna have your own wedding if you're inside? And watch other people's wedding. If you have to come outside and meet people.
Come outside.
So that's what 28. 30th I will be hosting Lagos in Toronto. Love and Hamatan. Downtown Toronto as well. So there's a lot of things happening in Toronto, man. You just gotta keep your eyes peeled out, follow the platform, tap in.
Come vibe with us.
Yeah, if we don't do a Christmas episode, I'll personally do an episode for you guys and wish you guys happy holidays.
Yeah.
So for me, if we don't end up doing
Christmas episode, which day are you particularly talking about? On the 24th, Sunday, because that's when you don't have work right now.
Because this guy's mad. Do it on the 23rd at least. Give people Christmas Eve and Christmas.
23rd is gonna be in Windsor.
Yeah, that's okay.
Wednesday is 23rd.
Oh yeah.
We'll figure it out. We might even do it tomorrow.
You don't have to come to my gym to go and practice and do the episode over there.
Don't you guys break for holidays?
No. We break for holidays not this week, the next week.
God damn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody have anything else to share?
The Mamajuana is hitting Dre.
I gotta get out of it. Get yourself Mamajuana, man.
Nah, don't do it. Don't do it.
It's been a lit episode, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name.
Hey, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Mr. Dre. I am your humble and gracious host. It's been a vibe. It's been a Mamajuana. Vibes to talk to him.
Yeah. Signing out from this ministry is your vibe minister, Imina, aka the Free Ego, aka Triple E, aka the Patricia Ego, aka the latest uncle, as well as the latest godfather in town.
Pop.
Escape vibing. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the powerhouse of the podcast.
It's your girl Chemsi, aka Ton Amour. I can't keep it straight because he's struggling. He's looking at me like, when are you gonna finish? We out. Backyardbants, you are listening to Backyardbants. This is how we move, this is how we groove. Hey.